It is no secret that I am a huge Mega Man fan. I have everything from the shirts, plushes, action figures, the games, manga, but today I want to talk about Mega Man X. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and the first Mega Man game I actually played. Mega Man X takes place in the year 20XX. 100 years after the original Mega Man series, you play as the new Mega Man X, the last creation of Dr. Thomas Light. We first start the level with X entering Central Highway, which is in the heart of Able City. There are mechanoids everywhere, destroying anything and everything. As we make our way to the end of the level, the airship drops off some more enemies, and after you take them down, here comes Vile, a former Maverick Hunter on a fancy ride armor. You can't damage him here, and once you are low on health, Vile captures X. After some dialogue, here comes then one of my favorite video game characters of all time, Zero. Zero saves X in the nick of time by blasting off the arm of the right armor. As Zero's about to make his second shot, Vile flees in the airship and flies away. After some encouraging dialogue from Zero, the two Maverick Hunters take off to Maverick Hunter headquarters, which I presume they went to, as we see the level select screen now. I won't be going over every level because it'll be too long to explain each one, so I will best summarize them. Each level are your typical classic Mega Man style side-scroller. You must overcome various enemies and traps until you make it to the end of the level and face the Maverick waiting for you at the end. Some stages even have the right armor. If you jump in it, X can dash with it and use it to reach higher places and take out enemies easily with a punch. I recommend starting with Chill Penguin stage first so you could get the speed armor leg upgrades. Pretty much it will make getting around enemies and long distance jumps easier to avoid falls. Also you could get heart tanks, sub tanks, and hidden capsules. Oh yeah, let's talk about the heart tanks, the sub tanks, and the hidden capsules. All the levels contain heart pieces in which you can find hidden somewhere or in a hard to reach area. This is why I usually recommend getting the speed armor boots first. There are 4 sub tanks you can find in 4 levels to help regenerate your health when your health is low. Obtain a hidden capsule for armor upgrades. This is necessary to get X stronger. Some levels contain a little detail about them after you defeat a Maverick. Like for example, if you defeat Chill Penguin and go to Flame Mammoth stage, you will see ice instead of fire. If you defeat Launch Octopus and go to Steam Chameleon stage, the water is risen, making it easier to get the heart piece that is underground. A quick way I fill up sub-tanks is that I go to Armored Armadillo stage and blast these bat mechanoids. They drop energy capsules and respawn. You're in and out of the stage just like that. This big bat over here, majority of the time drops lives. I like to listen to a lot of music from the Mega Man X games on my own time, even up to later games from X2 all the way to X6, the Zero series, and Mega Man ZX. I do have my favorites in this game like Storm Eagle stage and Sigma stage 1 and 2 and Zero's theme. I'm actually going to play a clip of some of the music in the stages for a few seconds. What are some of your favorite songs from the game? The Hadouken is in the game. Yes, the Hadouken from Street Fighter. You know, the one Ken and Ryu use. To get the Hadouken, make sure you have defeated all 8 Mavericks, have all armor pieces, sub tanks, and heart tanks. Then go to Armored Armadillo stage and jump on a minecart. Make sure you have plenty of lives because you have to die. Some people reported that they actually died 3 times for the capsule to appear, and others say that they died 5 times for the capsule appeared. Usually when I played it was always 5 times. One cool thing about the Maverick Sister is actually a lore to them, but what they all have in common is that they were all once Maverick hunters who joined Sigma's rebellion. I usually start with Chill Penguin. Once he is defeated, X gains his power, and from there I usually go in order if you want to do it this way, which is Chill Penguin, Spark Mandrill, Armored Armadillo, Launch Octopus, Boomer Coanger, Sting Chameleon, Storm Eagle, and Flame Mammoth. Though I usually go out of order, and for some reason Boomer Coanger is the last one defeated. The Mavericks have a pattern to them, and if you have their weakness, it is pretty much over for them. And if you have the Hadouken in the Sigma stages, I'm pretty sure they wish they would have stayed dead. There are some cool minor details, like for example, you can use the Boomer Cutter to cut off Flame Mammoth's trunk, and you could use the flamethrower to actually burn Chill Penguin. And Armadillo, you can use the spark thing from Spark Mandrill to pretty much damage his armor, and yeah, he's gonna be totally vulnerable and make the fight a lot easier for you. After you defeat the last Maverick and get the password screen, this cutscene happens where X and Zero comes down. We are now in the final stages of the game. I feel as explaining each level will be pretty long, so I kinda summarized them to what to expect from each level, but for the Sigma levels, I will only be summarizing the first stage as it sets the tone to what happens. X enters the Sigma base and his enemies are waiting for him. I usually take them out easily with a Storm Tornado, then use the Rolling Shield to create a barrier to protect myself while going up these platforms. Inside the base is pretty straightforward getting past these basic enemies. Then we get this cutscene where Vile and Zero enter. Vile dashes into the room and Zero goes right after him. You can hear the battle, but clearly Zero fell for a trap by Vile. Zero is trapped and X comes in and takes on Vile in his right armor. X is defeated and captured, and one of the most memorable moments in the history of Mega Man happens. Zero sacrifices himself. But he only destroys the right armor in the process. Vile is still too overconfident and thinks X is still too weak. You can defeat Vile easily with Rolling Shield or Hadouken him. After you kill Vile, you get this cutscene with Zero's last words to X before he passes on. The Sigma stages are pretty much boss revenge levels as the Mavericks come back a second time, only you are much stronger and possess their weaknesses and the Hadouken. There are also these mechanoid bosses that are seen at the end of every Sigma level. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked I actually hit this spider with the Hadouken. It is now the final level and Sigma is waiting for us at the top. Sigma gives us some dialogue saying that he sees why Zero counted on X and that X is almost as good of a hunter as Sigma was. We did now fight Bill Garter, Sigma's pet canine wolf. We can Hadouken him and get him out of the way already, or we can use the shotgun ice on him. From the gameplay, you can see which route I took. We then face Sigma himself. If we are fast, we can use the Hadouken on him as well and skip the whole fight. If you are slow like me, you can climb along the walls because Sigma deals a lot of damage. He moves from one wall to the other. We can just keep along the walls and use Electric Spark on him. You can get in 2 hits on him this way. Unless you are like me because I died and out of Electric Spark. I just recommend saving your rolling shield for the final battle. Sigma's head floats up and fuses with the final weapon, which is a wolf's body. He shoots his energy waves at you and uses a flamethrower. The hands has spikes and launches at you and shoots electricity. The only way to hit Sigma is to stand on the hands and shoot him with your charged buster shots or the rolling shield. The battle could be very frustrating. Just say try your best, be patient, but also keep your eyes peeled because you do have several things kind of like shooting at you, and also you have to be aware of the hands because they do take off some damage. We did it. It is finally over for now. Even though the battle may be won, the war will never end. Peace is only temporary in this world. For X and Zero, there will always be friends to help along the way, enemies that threaten peace, difficult decisions we have to choose for the greater good, the pain of losing our closest friends, and the ultimate sacrifice to protect everyone at all cost.